Hey everyone, what is up? Jen in the house. Looking a wretched ass mess. I'm aware. But I just got off work. I didn't do any pre-filming over the weekend because of my rash. And so here I am filming day of, editing and uploading all in one fell swoop. But without babbling on for 20 minutes in the beginning, let's talk about it. So today I'm going to be talking about what's like in my actual basket for the Sephora holiday bonus event, Sephora Rouge. Let me say that. And what's my wish list. So what's in my basket, like what I'm going to buy, and then what's on my wish list. So if you want to see what those things are, then keep on freaking watching. Oh my god, I'm still filming. Why are the bloopers always in the beginning? Okay, I'm back. Alrighty then. So let's talk about what's in my basket. Right now, in my basket is the Beauty Blender Jewel Box. So it's a mystery jewel box. You get a random color beauty blender and you get one of the jewel like solid cleansers, and absolutely love beauty blenders for my foundation and any like cream contour or blush or whatever I may be doing that day. And then the cleanser works really good. The solids especially are good for brushes, so I really want that. The next thing is a replenish, a need, a must-have. It's the Way Clean Shampoo. And if you're new to my channel, look through any of my videos because I love Way. The clean line is the line that I use for shampoo and conditioner. I like the scalp scrub and the mask and everything. They have a lot of wonderful stuff, but my conditioner is only halfway gone and my shampoo has like this much left in it, so it's time to replenish. The next thing that's in my basket is the Huda Beauty baking setting powder in the color Pound Cake. I should probably move my fat ass head out of the way so that I can put a picture up of the items that I keep talking about. So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, then you'll know. All right. Next is the Dior Face and Glow palette, I think is what it's called. But it's in the color Glitz. So they had the original one that was like, you know, like it's like a really light white kind of highlight with a pink and a tan and something else. And the Glitz one is more like champagne, a light rose color, a light bronzy color, and they're really, really pretty. The last thing in my basket is the Pillow Talk. It's like a lip gift set, and that is by, why can't I think of her name right now? Who makes that? Charlotte Tilbury. So it comes with a full-size Pillow Talk lipstick and a mini-size Pillow Talk lip liner, and it's $35. So I was excited when I saw it. I did have a rollerball of the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which is like on my birthday wish list. My birthday's on Christmas, if you didn't know. And but I took it out and put the Pillow Talk in because I thought, you know, I'll wait and get a full-size fragrance for like my birthday or Christmas from somebody as opposed to using that right now. So yeah. So why don't we talk about what's on my wish list now? So that's what's in my basket. That's probably what I'm going to be getting. Practical old me. But next I want to talk about 12 or 14 things that are kind of like on the top of my wish list that I kind of like want for Christmas, that I want for my birthday, that I wish I was rich and could get right now during the sale, but I can't. So we'll just start a wish list with it. Okay. I always forget to get my microphone, but I'm here now. I'm back. Is this thing on? Okay. Okay, so the top of the list, the top of the wish list / birthday list / if I was rich and could get it all list is the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet perfume. I have some favorites. The Jimmy Choo, Versace Bright Absolute, The Way, Melrose Place, Jimmy Choo Blossom, and I think those are like my top ones, to be honest. Oh, Dolce & Gabbana, the original, with the little flower on top. So Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, I actually came across. I was going through JCPenney's one day, and there was a lady, and she was passing out samples. And she gave me a sample of the perfume, and then she gave me a sample of the body wash and the lotion. And I tell you what, if I could find that kit somewhere, that would be what I would want instead of just the perfume. I was hooked instantly. I was like, Blooming Bouquet, Miss Dior. I love Dior everything. It's kind of cray-cray, but it's true. Okay, so the next thing on my list, and I wouldn't say this is like my number 2 pick. I would actually put this one like at the bottom of the list, but when I was writing it, it just happened to be on the top. It's the Milk Boost Hydro or Hydro Boost Primer. It's like a jelly-based primer. I actually cashed in a 100-point perk and got a sample of it. And I kind of put it on after I put on all of my other stuff that I normally do. That being primers and all of that. And it actually helped the longevity of my makeup. I'm actually wearing it today. And my makeup doesn't break apart really early. And this part of my, like in here, like I normally have really, really seriously bad lines right there. And that primer has really done a good job. I would use it in conjunction with everything else I'm already using. That being said though, it was quite nice. Next is it's like the High Performance Cover Effects Setting Powder. They come as or setting spray, sorry. It comes as like a duo, so you get a larger one and a mini one, and it's the same price as just a large one, so I would like to get that and put the mini in a giveaway and keep the full size and see how I like it. I do like their pore filling primer. I do like their mattifying booster drops and things like that. So they do have a lot of really good sort of before makeup and after makeup items. They have a really great setting powder. If you've never used it, it's actually fantastic. I did try many of that, so I'd be interested to try the setting spray and see how it works. Next on my Christmas wish list is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Highlighter Trio. So these are the loose highlighters. It's like a lighter shade, like a silvery shade, a rose colored shade, and kind of like a goldy champagne color. And of course they're minis. You're not going to go through a whole kind of loose highlighter in your whole life ever unless you don't own any other highlighters, and that's the only one. So I want to try those because I've never really got to try them. I had them applied to my face once during a makeover at Sephora, so I'd be interested to kind of get the minis, see if I like them, and see how they work. Kind of help you guys know what's going on with that too. The next thing on my list is a Kat Von D product, and I don't care what other people think about her. I don't care if you like her brand or not. I don't care what your personal feelings are about people. This is about makeup and what I like, and she has an amazing makeup line. I personally like Kat Von D and live and let live. That's just my motto. You know what I mean? Nobody is going to agree all the time, and nobody's going to like all the same stuff all the time, and it's just what makes the world go around. The Lolita Porvita palette. So I got the regular Lolita palette when it came out with the Inkwell eyeliner, and I tell you what, those Inkwell eyeliners are like, put them on and they stay on for days if you don't have the right makeup remover. They're good eyeliners, especially for hooded eye people, because you need it to go on nice and stay and not, you know, wear away or transfer or any of that stuff. I'm wearing the Sweet Talk palette today by ColourPop, so did a little shopping in my stash. And so yeah, the Lolita Porvita, I really like it's an all matte Lolita palette. The artwork on it is fantastic, but before I got this tattoo here on my chest, I had kind of where the thorns are, I had a tattoo that basically said Forever Young, and Porvita was part of that. And so I kind of just want the palette because it has some new formulas. It's got some shimmer, some glitters, some classic mattes. And the last palette that I bought from her, that was the Lolita, the matte shadows were fantastic. That eyeshadow palette performed very well. So I'm interested to see how much better this is, the new formula and the shimmers and the glitters and stuff that she's putting out. And of course the artwork on it is fantastic. So I would love that. I'm kind of an eyeshadow collector. I love eyeshadows. I like the different formulas. I like to try different things out. I just love eyeshadow. So next is the YSL Touche Éclat sort of like trio set that they have for Christmas. I love the YSL Touche Éclat primer. I actually had that in the place of the Dior Glitz palette in my cart, and then I took it out. I had just like the regular primer, and I thought, you know what, I'll wait and see if somebody gets me the set for Christmas or my birthday, or just get the primer on another day. But the Dior and the Pillow Talk, they just seem like things that I would use every single day. And I have a lot of primers right now, so I kind of need to work my way through those, and hope for the set. Just hope for the set. So it comes with a mascara. It also comes with a YSL lipstick. And then of course it comes with the Touche Éclat. The Touche Éclat on its own is like a $56 primer. It is fantastic. Here's a little mini that's kind of empty. This is the most fantastic under eye primer for mature under eyes or really dry. As you can see, I have quite a few wrinkles under my eyes. I'm almost 40, and it's so good. It blurs that, and it would be so much more smooth right now if I actually had that primer. So I don't want to talk myself out of what's in there already, so I'm just gonna move on to the next thing. But it's a really nice set, and I think you would like it if you're into that kind of thing. Next is the Crown Jewel Beauty Blender set. It comes with, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 6. I'm not sure. We'll see here in the picture. It comes with beauty blenders, and then it should be like enough for a year. So I think it's 4 because you're supposed to change every 3 or 4 months. So it'll have the beauty blenders, and then it has a solid cleanser that goes with each beauty blender that you get. So if I got the set, then I wouldn't have to buy any more beauty blenders for the year, and I would have a cleanser for each one. So it's always a good deal to get those. And the beauty blender itself is $20. So if you're getting 4 beauty blenders for $65 plus 4 solid cleansers, you're really stealing from them, because it's $16 for a mini cleanser, and those are kind of thin and round, and these are like jewels and they're kind of thicker. It's such a good deal if you like beauty blenders. All right, this next thing is number 2 on the list. So Miss Dior is number 1, and this is number 2. Natasha Denona Gold Palette. I know I'm late to the game on this one. I am one to really look at an eyeshadow palette and decide, what can I do with it? What's in my collection? Do I like it? Let me watch some reviews. How does it work? Do other people like it? And then go and make a purchase based on that. So the Natasha Denona Gold is one that I want. It's like number 1, number 2 on my Christmas list, birthday list, and my partner knows it. So yeah, it's a big deal. I really, really want the Natasha Denona Gold. So the next one is an all matte, and this is the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I have the Sunrise, the Sunset, the Biba, and the Tropic palette, and then I have almost every single 5-pan smaller, and then I have almost every single 5-pan mini from Natasha Denona. I love her formula. It is hands down best in the biz. I even like it more than Pat McGrath, and that's saying something, because she has some really cool sort of like shimmery, astral glittery, fabulous eyeshadows. Really, she does. But Natasha Denona mattes are like no other. They blend out like a dream, and they last forever. So yeah, so there's that. Next is the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette. So this was kind of like my #1 pick for Christmas/birthday. And it's a really beautiful palette. I like the purple. I like the kind of green. I like how it sort of has a couple different color stories within the color story. So I really like that. But then the Divine Rose by Pat McGrath came out. And this is literally in the top 3 of things that I want for Christmas/my birthday. So it's a beautiful rose palette. It has 2 repeats from other larger palettes, to which I don't have. I have the one that has like the red and the gold and the green and those in it. That's the one that I have. And then I have a 6-pan one of hers, which none of those colors are in the rose or the Midnight Sun, and so I wouldn't be getting any repeats. So those 2 palettes I really want from Pat McGrath. Okay, one more thing from Pat McGrath, I think. Yes, one more. And I've already had this product, so it would be a repurchase, but I loved the volume that it gave to my lashes, and that is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. This mascara smells a little bit floral. It's not offensive. It doesn't linger. It's just, you open it and you're like, that smells good. And then you put it on your eyes and it literally makes your eyelashes so full and long. It's amazing. It actually has conditioning agents and some things that are really, really good to help make your lashes healthy. And I could definitely tell a difference whenever I was using it. So I would love to have that again. I think there's 4 more things left here on my wish list. So, the next one is the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow palette. This one has a couple of bronzers, shimmers, and mattes, and a highlighter. I really wanted the BoxyCharm Premium for this month, but unfortunately, they billed me for my base and then said they couldn't bill me for my premium. But that's funny because I was billed for Ipsy plus Ipsy Ultimate and BoxyCharm base. So tell me why you couldn't put premium through, because I talked to my bank and it wasn't my end, and yes, I had money. So I'm mad at BoxyCharm and they are failing me. So I wanted the blush palette because it was coming in the premium box, but the Bronze and Glow is what I would actually spend my money on. Okay. So next is a skincare item, and this skincare item is like my holy grail of all holy grails, mask that I want all the time, but I cannot afford all the time. And that is the Dior Pink Clay Pores Away mask. It's a wonderful mask. It takes a little bit. It goes a long way. It makes such a huge difference in my skin, and it smells so dang good. So if you go into Sephora and they carry Dior, ask if you can have a sample of the pink clay mask, and take it home and use it in those little containers that they give you. It's about 3 uses worth of the mask in there. So it's really good, and it really doesn't take a whole lot to do the face. I find it's better if you do like a brush application. It spreads more evenly. You don't use as much, and it's just better that way. All right, next is another fragrance, and this is the Way North Bondi perfume. So I already have the Melrose Place, but the North Bondi is another fragrance within their hair care line that they have that is just breathtakingly delicious, and I really, really want it. So fingers crossed. They're about $50-$60, but they're pretty big. The packaging is cute, clean, simple. They're fresh and just so good. They're just so good. I can't explain it. Can't explain it. And then last but not least, I got this in a BoxyCharm limited edition skincare box, and then it came in another subscription box that I got. So far I've had 2 of these, and I have not had to purchase them with my own money, but I'm almost out of the second one, and it's really changed my skincare. It's changed my skin. It's changed everything. It's been so good. And that is the Glam Glow Super Serum. So it's the one that comes in the little white pump bottle. It's got 6 different acids and things that it does for your skin. It's kind of like a purple color when it comes out. It's really cool. I thoroughly enjoy Glam Glow. I love the black mask, the one that comes in the white jar, and then I also love the purple peel off. It's one of the only peel off masks that I actually enjoy. They smell so good. They work so well. Again, it's just expensive and I can't afford it all the time. So there's that. But I do love it and I have been using it. I would recommend it. All right. So that's the end of my what's in my basket, what I want to get if I was rich enough wish list for the Sephora Holiday Rouge event. Now I am a Rouge member. If you don't know what that means that you spend $1,000 in the calendar year before the next year, and your Rouge for the whole following next year, and so on and so on. So it's really easy to do, and it's just basically, that would be like what, $80 a month at Sephora. So take it from there. And of course you don't shop every month, but on the months that you don't, you make up for it when you do. Easy to do at Sephora. So they've revamped their points and all of that. It's a little bit better. You can cash in and get gift cards and things like that. And so they've got some really neat stuff right now. Actually have the Glam Glow, the toner that kind of goes with the super serum. It's a 100-point perk. So I think I'm going to throw that in as a 100-point perk and spend some of those points. But yeah, so if you were the first person to comment on my last video, I will now show your comment here and shout you out. Thank you, Miss Tina, for always watching, having your notification bell on, and being the first to comment. I appreciate you and love that you support my channel so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to be the first, if you are the first comment on this video, you will be featured in the next video. So if you want to do that, make sure to be the first to comment. Make sure you turn on your notification bells and you'll know when the video goes live so you can be first. I do upload every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, given if something doesn't mess up. The computer, the memory, the video, the app, something. I know the last 2 weeks has been a little rocky, but I do apologize and I thank you for still being here. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat my cold McDonald's and visit my family and edit this video. So do good, be good, you are good. Have a good week. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.